but I'm working on a new impression.
And what's that?
You know the Mercedes-Benz car commercials.
Yeah.
You know John Hamm.
John Hamm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm. You know his voice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play for the audience.
First is an act of pure alchemy.
All right. So I've been working on it.
I can
I'm
see
getting pretty
that.
good. It's what if a car was more than a car, but it was a way of life? Mercedes. I think that one's pretty good. I'm
That's
still
pretty
working
good.
on it.
That's
I'm
pretty
still- I'm
good.
still working. What if the Sean and Gabe show was more than just a podcast, but it was a car that you could drive? All right, now it's your turn to do one. Think of anyone. You be Colonel Sanders.
Hi, I'm Colonel Sanders.
That's pretty good. That also kind of sounds like the Chinese guy from King of the Hill. Mr. Hill.
Dude, it's kind of fun. Like, if you think about KFC though, man, like they I don't know. It just kind of seems like a slave owner.
It does.
Like Colonel Sanders, and he now has chickens just enslaved by the millions,
Yeah.
doing the same work for him to make all of his money,
KFC
dying by
is
the millions.
not even good. It's like the greasiest food out there.
Fucking, it's chicken slavery, man. It's
Yeah.
chicken slaughter.
I've never seen the videos of what they do to the chickens. I've only heard the stories.
I mean, I've just seen like the place like they keep all the chickens. It's just like a shitload of chickens. They're all
Is
in
it true like their
tiny
chickens have like
cages.
9 legs because they're like they're like mutated so much?
Dude, fucking probably.
Yeah.
They probably get more out of them.
Yeah, exactly. That's horrible. If they do that to
Yeah.
chickens, then they could do that to us.
Like,
If you think about it.
maybe they are right now. Maybe we
Why-
live in the Matrix.
Why don't they? This could be like the X-Men where there's mutated humans. And they could be the superheroes or bad guys.
They could already be doing that, though.
They
you know?
could. I wouldn't be surprised in China if like
Like, no, I'm saying we literally could be in a simulation at this very moment. But my whole thing about like the simulation theory is like if there's really a simulation, wouldn't it be better? Like, why does it suck? Why does it suck so bad?
exactly. Or if it is a simulation. Am I the one in the simulation
Yeah.
and everyone else is the NPC?
Like, are you real?
Or am I in a simulation and you're in a simulation?
Are
And
we
we're-
all in the simulation together, or is
Or is it
everything
your
around?
own?
Is everything and everyone
Yeah.
part of it?
And the fact that like more than one people think we're in a simulation, that means it's probably not your own simulation. It's probably like a shared simulation.
Mm-hmm.
Because that makes more sense.
But those people could they could simulate people that say those things,
Yeah.
And so I mean, that can everything can be simulated.
But like why?
I know, like that is a good question.
And if we're in a
always comes back
simulation,
to
like
that. It always comes back to why. Like, why would you make this? And like I don't know, like why make it so complex for basically no gain? Like, if you're
Yeah.
running a full experiment, I could understand that. That's the only case, but I don't think it's that.
I know. A lot of like
Think about the simulations we make as humans.
yeah.
They're always like the craziest shit. You can do whatever the fuck you want, pretty much. It's like fucking
I guess.
like
I think they all
train
kind of
simulator, and you just drive a train.
yeah.
Like,
Well, I think a lot of them kind of devolve into like, how can I ruin this simulation? How can I blow something up?
yeah.
Like a lot of science experiments are just like doing stuff until like something goes wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Scientific theory. I forgot what the scientific method was. The science method or whatever.
Science.
I kind of hated this old science classes.
Really?
Yeah, they're just kind of boring.
Nah, dude, I liked science. It's really interesting to me.
Cause it's like we learned about like
I didn't really like biology, but I liked science.
yeah. Well, we learned about like molecular structures and stuff like that, and like protons and neutrons. Like I don't care about this.
I kind of found physics pretty entertaining,
yeah.
but
I remember that was messed me up in the head when she told us everything that like outputs force, it's an equal reaction of. So like, and then we'd make jokes. We'd be like, "So if my dad hits me, does that mean I hit my or something like that?"
yeah.
And she would just not respond to any.
So
of
if my
our
dad
questions.
abuses me, technically I'm equally and oppositely abusing him.
Yeah.
So therefore he's not really abusing me.
Looking back on like all the stupid questions we would ask, I kind of feel bad for our teachers because we were just stupid. We were acting.
Miss Hayes
dumb.
fucking liked me though, bro.
Miss Hayes liked all of us.
Dude, no, she literally was like, she like felt bad. She thought I was like
No.
poor or something, and she tried to buy me
Dude,
food.
yeah, I think there's another teacher that liked you, but I think she just thought you're suicidal.
What? No.
Yeah,
I hope not, man.
I think so. Because she was really super nice to you for some reason. It was kind of weird. It was suspicious. to
No,
say the
dude, we
least.
were tight, bro. Cause I would chill in there, like,
No.
no, it was first period before anybody got there, man. I would hang out, cause like everybody go to breakfast and shit. I would just be in there chilling, fucking like on my phone, and like, so it would just be me and her, and we would just sit and like chill and talk for like a few minutes in
Did
the
you
morning.
sit against the wall?
Yeah.
Did you have your hoodie on?
I'm probably
Yeah, you probably.
I probably didn't have my
emo.
hood on though.
You probably had that
Mr.
long
Dillon
hair.
did not let that happen.
I remember Mr. Dillon. He started a war on the hoods in 10th grade.
That shit sucked.
And I remember
man.
I was wearing it in the morning, first hour, and he came up to me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm doing my work." He's like, "That hood shouldn't be on your head." I was like, "Dude, come on. It's like 8 in the
Dude,
morning."
I've seen him like flip his shit before.
I know.
Like on Wyatt. I swear he went off on Wyatt one time.
He did. Because his stupid orange hat that he said he
Good times.
wears during the most intimate of times.
We don't want to talk about
Put him
that.
on blast. Yeah, that was disgusting. But,
We don't gotta talk about that.
anyway,
He's a
Mr.
married
Dillon.
man.
Mr. Dillon, screw you.
Hmm.
You know what's crazy? I saw Mr. Keeler at a football game,
What?
but he was hanging out with some other teacher, so I didn't want to go up and go like, "Hey, you want to be on a show with me and my friend
They all just look at you like,
that
who
gets
the fuck
5
is this guy?
views a week?" And he's like, "No,
He's like,
That
wow,
would
you guys are
suck.
still doing that, man.
I
You guys are
know.
fucking lame.
you guys got to grow up."
She's like, what?
But why? Why do people have to grow up?
Yeah, honestly.
I think there's something that's cool
that's
about.
why I play with this Rubik's Cube.
Yeah,
Because I fucking love it. It's interesting.
that's why I still pee my bed to be like
Yeah.
a kid.
That's why I still shit my pants.
Yeah.
Just because I want to. Because I want to be a kid again.
Did you ever pee your pants in school?
I don't think I did.
I remember in kindergarten I did, and I was so scared to move. I just sat in the piss chair, and then they're like, "What are you doing? Why'd you just pee yourself?" And I remember I was wearing a denim jacket and a denim pants, and it was
jacket.
just all covered in piss.
That's crazy. That's how did you do that?
I was it was like
Oh,
the first
you just-
week of kindergarten,
Oh god, you're just sitting in. Like, how long do you sit there?
like a minute. It felt longer, but it couldn't have been that long. Cause you know like how back then like the chairs they would have like the lines in the back.
I can't believe you just did that.
I was scared. It was like my first week ever of school, and like the librarian was mean, so I didn't want to get out of my seat. And you know, when you're 5, you're kind of dumb.
Man, that's what sucks about school when you're so young, because like teachers that actually like don't like kids and they're like sick of it at that point.
Yeah.
They terrify you, man. And that's just not the right when you're that young, man.
I don't blame them though, cause like
I
you're
mean,
young.
kids are annoying as fuck, but
Yeah.
like, what are you gonna do, man? They don't know any better. Like they're children. Like
yeah, but it's like when
you're
you're
just
young,
a dumb fuck at that
you're
point.
like, I love kids, so I'm gonna be a teacher, and then you start your own family.
That's literally how it is.
So you're surrounded by kids at work, and then you go home and you're surrounded by more kids, and you're like, I hate kids now.
Yeah.
And you become cynical.
Well, that's why you should just not be a teacher.
Yeah.
And don't have kids.
I've actually thought about being a teacher. It'd be fun.
It probably would, honestly. If it was some simple ass shit,
Yeah.
all you gotta do is
I
just be
think-
funny, and
yeah.
kids would like you.
I would definitely be an elementary teacher.
I don't know, dude.
You'd rather be a high school one?
Yeah, high school would be cool.
It would, but I don't know.
I don't know, dude. High school, like all kids like, are really annoying, honestly.
Yeah. I
No
think
matter
kids
what
is-
grade you teach, it's gonna be, annoying probably.
Yeah.
Add to an extent.
Yeah. Anyway. So I can edit this out, so don't worry about that. I just gotta remember 11 minutes. Okay. But yeah, so you see the remastering, like the older
GTAs?
Yeah.
Oh, of course I have, dude.
And San Andreas.
I'm fucking playing this
Is gonna
that
be on
shit.
Game Pass.
I know, I'm
I'm
getting
so
that
excited.
shit.
That's a classic.
It is. Yeah, I'm gonna play through that shit straight up.
Did you
It's been
cry
just so many years.
at the end
At the end.
when
What?
CJ had to fight Big Smoke or whatever?
At the end of the game.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Have you ever cried at a video game?
Yes.
What game?
One game.
What?
It was The Walking Dead, season 1
Oh yeah.
from
that
Telltale
is,
Games.
That is sad.
That made me fucking cry. That was terrible.
Yeah.
I was just super sad because like I was so attached.
I know.
It's a good fucking game.
That
man.
is a
It
good
really
game.
is. One of the best games I think
But
I've ever played.
my favorite Telltale game is A Wolf
Among Us, same dude.
And apparently they're making a
second.
second one, but
Dude. No, they went down, didn't they?
I know. But then I looked it up, and apparently they're still going through, but they have like 10 employees, so it's taking a long
Oh my
time.
God. Man, how though? Don't they have like a fuckload of money?
I guess not. They went bankrupt.
That's crazy, man.
Well, if you think
it,
about it, like each episode they would release is only like $5, and it's like 2 hours a game.
Wolf Among Us is like $15 now.
I know.
Dude, I swear I got it free with gold once.
I did.
They
too.
took it away I swear they took it away
Really?
from me, man.
That's messed up.
Like I looked at my fucking gold games, it wasn't fucking there.
I
was
remember
pissed.
I got it for gold too.
Yeah, they might have. Dude, you
So-
should see if you still have it.
I will. But yeah, great game. I've never cried
Yeah.
at a video game.
I wish I could say that, but dude, I was broken, man. I was heartbroken.
I remember my little brother cried when we were playing Minecraft with our cousins and his wolf died. His pet wolf. And this was like OG Minecraft. It's
Yeah.
like 1.8 or whatever.
That's always sad.
Yeah.
When your wolf dies, man.
But if you think about it, the wolves in that game are super weak.
They are. They really are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, man.
Would you ever name your wolves?
Yeah, sometimes.
I wasn't the most creative kid, so I would just name my wolf Wolfie.
There's some names that you give him and it does like funny shit. I think one was like Milkbone or something.
Milkbone?
Yeah, I swear that was like a name. Yeah, it did something.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
But yeah. Minecraft. I still play Minecraft.
Yeah, me too.
And I think about it, that's like the perfect game. Because
It's pretty
you
good.
could just recreate any game in Minecraft.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things in Minecraft, but the problem is there's no like capability of really like. Well, I guess there is,
If
but
you're, like,
you
yeah.
without you have to like pay for servers and shit if you want to have something like really legit,
Yeah.
which I don't really want to do.
I don't
I wish I
either.
could do that on like a small scale just so I could do it with my friends without having to
Yeah.
pay for something.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's why Gary's mod's better.
I don't really
Sucks that it
Gary's
died,
mod.
man. It's basically dead now, honestly.
Yeah. Those were the best times. I feel like
games
now are just getting more boring.
Yeah,
More and more boring.
most definitely.
Or maybe we're just growing up and getting more cynical.
I feel like that's definitely part of it.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's my goal in life to get like the childhood spirit back. Like the innocence and purity. Just getting excited about the stupidest stuff. Like, oh my gosh, my mom brought home some Twinkies from the store. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Because yeah, life is a cool, it's a gift. And I feel like sometimes I just take it for granted about how special
That's
it
true, man.
actually is.
That's
But
true.
kids don't. Kids have
That's a good way to see it.
such
man.
a big imagination, and they get excited over everything.
Well, and that's the thing. When you're a kid, you have that imagination, and you want to fulfill it, and you can't because you're a kid, and
Yeah.
you can't really, you don't have that much freedom, and you want it. That's why you want to be an adult so bad, and that's
Yeah.
why your childhood really flies by because you're rushing it. Like you want to go, you want to be older, and then you get there and you're like, wow, this fucking blows.
Yeah, because you just trade the freedom for like
'Cause
responsibility.
all that time that you were growing and you were having those dreams, they were slowly dying out, and you slowly became an adult, and you forgot all of them, and they don't even matter anymore, and you have totally new dreams.
I remember in like recess, half day kindergarten, I would just like look through the rocks, so I could get a spider to bite me, so I could get powers. That was like the first time my dream was crushed. One of my dreams was crushed. I'm like, wow.
Oh, dude, the same.
Superheroes are not real.
I had the same type of shit, man.
And I'm
I
never
always
gonna
wanted to
be
be a
one.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I never tried to get bit by a spider though, because that was scary to me.
Spiders. I remember always being like scared of daddy long legs, but then I found out they can't even bite you.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
Actually, that's the only spider I was never really scared of for that reason. My dad's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, they're okay, man. Here you go." And you just hold it and shit. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, my mom is like deathly afraid of rats.
Really?
And mice, yeah.
Oh, I love rats, man.
Because we actually have mice. We have a mice problem at our house.
Yeah, I've had them. Well, not here, but in my old house.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Fucking, we would set mouse traps like all over the house, man.
Yeah.
Because it was an old fucking wood house.
What's messed up is one time there was like a mouse across the floor running, and then my dad had like these slippers on. He just stomps on it and just like holds his foot there for 10 minutes and suffocates it to death.
Oh my God.
It was like the coldest thing.
That's actually terrifying.
It was like the coldest thing I've ever seen my dad do. Then he like gets like a
just
paper
put
towel.
him down.
He gets paper towel, like picks it up. He's like, I got him. I'm like, what is this, Dad?
Fatality, dude.
I know, dude. My dad's a scary
Holy
guy,
shit.
honestly.
Oh my God, that's funny.
It is.
Fucking just stomps him.
I think my dad just likes to suffocate things. Because I remember another time, like, there was a tick on my dog.
Yeah.
And so he
And
just
he's
put,
fucking.
no, he put like a bunch of soap on the tick to suffocate it.
Just.
Yeah, he just put like a Dawn dish soap on it. And it
Dude, I
died.
just fucking burned them. Honestly, you're flushing them down the
Oh, yeah.
toilet.
I would have burned it, but it was like
you
my
can
dog.
just flush it down the toilet.
A
Dude,
tick.
your dad is torturous, man.
He is. He's
Like, what is the
torture-
point of fucking? You put soap on it, dude. Just flush it down the toilet or burn it, man.
I think he wants to kill things with style, and I can
Apparently,
respect that. I can
man.
respect that.
Apparently.
Like, imagine
I can't believe you stomped that fucking mouse, man. That's crazy.
that would actually suck to die, but you're just getting suffocated with like dish soap. You're just in a pool of like a giant pool of dish soap, and my dad
That's
is
so
like pulling the lever and it's pouring down on you and you're just suffocating. The worst part is it's clear, so you can still
just
see.
look up and see your dad's foot and just smash you out. Just hold you down for fucking 5 minutes. Fuck, man.
How long could you hold your breath?
Not very. Maybe a minute, a couple minutes.
Yeah, a minute. Yeah. What about your dad? Is he like a psychopath when it comes to killing things?
I don't think so. I mean, I've seen him like spray, wasp nests with shit and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever seen him stomp on a mouse.
Wow, your dad's lame, to say the least.
What? Oh man.
My dad's a stone cold killer compared to yours.
I've seen. I watched our dog Delilah fucking like chase down a baby rabbit. It's like wild.
Did he kill it?
Yeah.
Wow.
She fucking grabbed
This
it.
is a baby rabbit.
She fucking bit it, and like you could hear it squeak, and that was the end of it.
So sad.
It was one chomp, man. She fucking gripped it. Yeah, it was crazy.
A little baby rabbit. I remember
It was pretty sad.
my mom told me the story when she went hunting with her cousin, and she shot a rabbit but didn't kill it. So then her cousin's like, "Well, you got to shoot it again."
Yeah, I mean,
So,
you gotta put
like,
it out of its misery.
The rabbit
man.
was like whimpering, and she had to shoot it again, like point blank. It's
That's
my
pretty
mom,
funny.
My mom never went hunting ever again after that. I'm surprised she even went in the first
No,
place.
I mean, like, I've had to, like, after fishing and shit, like, you kind of have to, you get the fish are still alive, and you just kind of start filleting them as they're
Yeah.
alive.
Well, every time I've gone fishing, I didn't get to keep the fish, which sucks.
Well, it's nice, but yeah, filleting them kind of sucks. You like cut all their organs out.
You gotta like debone it and stuff.
Kinda. You can well with like panfish, you just literally just like cut the meat right off, like right off their sides. It's nice.
I actually went to Red Lobster for the first time like last week, and it sucked.
Really?
It was disgusting.
What? What'd you get?
I got like this lobster linguine.
I've never had linguine.
Well, it's just like
It's like some pasta.
It's just a type of noodle.
So like
So
a
it's just
pasta.
lobster with cheese and noodles. It was disgusting.
That sounds awesome.
I know it sounded really good, but it was.
It does
not.
sound good.
The
But
cheese was
I
bad.
know I'll probably not get. I probably won't ever get
Good.
that.
And I don't know. Their biscuits. They're
Dude,
okay.
the Cheddar Bay biscuits, man. I
They're
love those
okay.
things, man.
I don't know.
You can make them homemade. It's probably better.
Yeah. And I don't know. I like the Olive Garden breadsticks more.
Yeah. Breadsticks are kind of lame though, in my opinion.
Yeah, but the Olive Garden breadsticks are good.
But Cheddar Bay biscuits, man. Come on.
I don't know. They're both pretty lame if you think about it.
You're pretty fucking
But
lame.
I thought that'd be a pretty funny joke to act like a Chinese guy and just go into restaurants like Olive Garden and go like, "Do you have a chopsticks with the pasta?"
You could totally pull that off,
And they'd be
dude. You
like,
should.
"This is Olive Garden, sir." You go like a steakhouse.
You gotta try that, man.
Why would I try that?
Because it's your idea.
Yeah,
That's
but-
why. That's the reason.
But I can't use that racist accent.
How's it racist?
Or maybe I could.
They would totally go with it. They would totally think you weren't fucking around.
The problem is like, they probably deal with enough crap.
But
I
dude, they're
don't
not
know.
even gonna know though. That's the thing.
Do you have a chopsticks here?
Do you have a chopstick? Yeah, I can't even do it that well. You're perfect.
Dude, it's easy to do it. That's like one of the easiest ones to do.
I suck, man.
Okay, how about this? You go to like a Chinese place and you just ask like racist questions to the Chinese guy.
Be like, are the blacks allowed to sit over here?
Endless shrimp.
And the
You like shrimp?
waiter's gonna be like, dude, what?
Anyway, yeah, Red Lobster is 0 out of 10.
Red Lobster. I haven't even been there in so long, man.
I love seafood too, so I don't know what
What's the
problem
best?
was.
What's the best restaurant in Jackson though?
I would say Ichiban, man. It's my favorite.
Still never been there.
I know. I
Well,
never
I've
had
been
to.
up to one in it was like Westland.
Yeah,
around
well,
there.
You gotta go to this one. It's really good. Some good stuff.
I'll try. I had some sake get squared in my mouth once.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That we were supposed to go for my birthday, and then
How old are you? 20 now?
I'm 20, and then I
Fucking
got
20.
that terrible rash on my feet,
Fucking, oh, that's right.
where I just pretty much had 2 swollen stumps for feet. That was awful.
Yeah, I'm still 19. I'm a teenager still.
Yeah,
You're in your 20s, man.
I know, but it doesn't feel like it.
You're in your fucking 20s,
Like,
man.
I don't know. Even when I turn 21, I don't think I'm gonna go out drinking.
Really?
Oh, like I will at first, but I'm not gonna go out all the time.
Well,
just get
just
wasted.
just try. Just try it, man.
I'm gonna go to a bar and just sit alone
Really?
and order just whiskeys.
You want to be alone?
Yeah.
You really want to do that?
Oh no.
You really want to do that shit alone, though?
So I'm just gonna go to the bar and act like super depressed.
Are you actually gonna do that?
Yeah, and I'm gonna act like I'm gonna wear like a little fedora and act like I'm a detective in like
Oh,
the
dude.
1920s.
Yes.
It was a tough day.
You gotta go to a smoking bar though, so you can have
Yeah.
you can have like a smoke going.
It was a tough day today. The poor girl never had a chance. Murdered in
Hey,
cold
hey,
blood.
guy, who are you talking to, man?
I'm talking to myself. I'm narrating my life story today.
The bartender's like, excuse me, sir. What'd you say? I'm just talking to myself, man.
Yeah. That's like my favorite. I love that like setting, the 1920s black and
Yeah.
white detective.
There's like some chill, like lo-fi fucking piano playing in the background, like jazz.
boom, boom, boom.
You're just sitting there and it's just smoky,
Yeah. Yeah. God.
dim lighting.
Today was another day. But this time, I wouldn't forget. I don't know. Some cheesy stuff. But yeah. I would want to become a detective, but I guess you got to be a cop first.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a cop. I don't want to deal with, the backlash.
Yeah, being a cop would be fucking terrible.
It would. If you think about it, cop is like the one thing everyone hates a cop.
Like, I'm already, like, just being around other cars, especially, like, at night, like, it kind of spooks me out because I can't really see them. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing or if they have anything. They could be aiming at a gun at me or some shit. I don't fucking know. So, like, if I'm a cop and I had to pull someone over in the middle of the night, some shit like that, it'd be fucking scary as shit, man.
It would.
Like, I'd be fucking terrified.
Because at any second, they can just pull a gun on you.
Yeah, they can literally
and
just
just
whip a
shoot
gun
you.
out and just blast you. You don't even fucking
Yeah.
know. Some people will do that, man. That's
I don't
fucking
know. I
terrible.
think most people are scared to, like, actually kill someone, shoot someone else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Most people know that if you shoot a cop, though, like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, you are fucked.
If you kill a cop, it's over.
Yeah.
And it's over for the cop, too, because he's dead.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But you're probably going to get fucking life in prison or, well, death sentence in certain states. I don't even... Do they do that here?
I know. I think Texas is, like, the last place that does death
I think there's a
sentences.
few states. I think Louisiana does it, too.
Yeah, probably a lot of the South states.
But I think
probably.
they all do like lethal injection. I don't think it's anything
Which,
crazy.
dude, if it was me, all right, and I was gonna go out.
I want the chair, man.
with. Yeah, I want to go out with a bang.
I want to ride the lightning, man.
I want to die by firing squad.
Dude,
They all line up. And
that
shoot
would
me
be fucked.
to death.
I wonder if you would die fast enough. Probably not.
Yeah.
You'd feel it. You would definitely feel it.
It would be cool to be like in medieval days, a duel to the death, with the warden of the prison.
Imagine a guillotine, though.
That would suck. Because I guess like for 10 seconds after your head's
I
chopped
don't think
off.
you feel it though. I don't think you feel anything.
But your like body's still.
I think your
moving and
head is
stuff.
just. I think you died though. I think your brain and shit is just still
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah, that's messed up.
But I don't think you'll feel anything. 'Cause your
Well,
fucking spine's removed.
I think the worst way to like die was like back in the Bible they would like stone people, and just chuck stones at them. That's terrible.
That would fucking suck. I think they still do that in some Middle Eastern places.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Fucking stonings.
It's kind of crazy like how like barbaric the Middle East still kind of is.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do a lot of fucked up shit, man.
I know. Then you come here. Like back in the day, like death was such a normal thing. Like so many people would die.
Yeah, everybody just fucking died all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, I don't know, man. Things have definitely changed a lot.
I know.
Well, at least for us, this country.
Yeah, because like in the 1800s, it'd be like, oh, you cheated on my wife? Meet me in Main Street outside the saloon. Let me
Like,
settle
dude,
this
you
for
gotta think though. We're pretty like technologically advanced compared to a lot of countries, man. There's like a lot of
Yeah.
third world countries that are just really far behind.
I know.
Like, they're basically still living in the fucking 1800s.
Is there a thing called like a second world country?
That's a good question.
Because
Like
it's always
I feel like Spain would be one.
no, Spain's definitely a first world country.
I don't know, dude.
They have to be.
I don't know. I feel like they're second tier. Spain is a second tier fucking country.
Second world countries is, wow,
Is there a lot of them?
you'd be surprised. China, Canada,
China.
United States, Germany,
What's the first?
Japan,
What's the first one? Though?
Russia. I don't know.
It's gonna say the same shit.
First world countries. First world countries: Canada, United States, Australia, Germany. This is why Google sucks.
Dude, that makes no fucking sense.
All right. So first world countries. All right. First world countries. It doesn't even really say. But it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Yeah, that would suck to be in Africa.
It would, man. It really fucking would.
Even like South Africa would be
I know,
pretty
dude.
bad.
I hear there's some really bad, like, fucking heroin problems and shit.
Yeah.
Not heroin. This might not be heroin. Maybe just codeine. I think it's codeine, like, addictions.
Like you had to overdose on a drug, which one would it be?
I don't fucking know. I haven't really tried any.
Well, yeah, we should. I know the next tier list. We rank
I don't wanna
how
do
best it is to
that.
overdose.
That's not.
We overdosed 20 times in the video, and they're still alive.
We can just rate it off of how other people that have overdosed, like in
Yeah,
real
but
life.
I'm a journalist, all right. That
But
conflicts.
we still can use opinions.
But that conflicts with my journalistic integrity.
You're
I want the
nice.
real story. So
And
I need to
then-
overdose.
Well, you can do it. I'll just
All right.
record it.
And you can just pump my stomach on the side.
Yeah. I'll just fucking cut a hole through your gut and put a tube in there and just have it cranking out the whole time.
Yeah.
Like you just keep eating drugs and I'll just keep pumping.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been watching Scrubs.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of a funny show. Anyway, it's kind of crazy, like how much science and medicine have advanced too. Cause like back in the day, they would just amputate your arm. They wouldn't even try to fix it.
Yeah, you're right. Like fucking Civil War shit.
Yeah, and they cut it off like a rusty blade, a rusty knife, and to get it even more infected and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you had to get like both your arms amputated, would you just want to die at that point?
Yeah, probably.
Because that'd be terrible.
That's like why like zombie apocalypse. sounds great in theory because you can do whatever the fuck you want, but like it's really actually gonna fucking suck.
Yeah.
'Cause
Any
you're gonna have
apocalypse.
no health care. You're gonna have nothing to take care of yourself. You get fucking bit by a zombie,
Yeah.
right? Cut your arm off. Then what? You don't have a fucking arm now? That fucking sucks. Do you even want to be alive at that point? You
I
might as
know.
well just die, man.
Exactly.
No meds at all. They cut no painkiller. You just fucking raw, straight up.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And being a zombie would honestly probably be better.
I don't even care, dude. I would just want to die.
I would too. But then you'd come back to life.
Like zombie me, who cares? I'll be dead though.
Yeah.
My body's just doing it automatically at that point.
I hate that in movies when it's like someone becomes something, and then they're like, "No, he's still in there. I feel it." But he's just like a mindless
Always.
thing, and it's like, dude, he's gone.
Yeah.
You just gotta accept it.
Always.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
still in there. I'll just keep him. I'll hold on to him, and they'll keep him in this room. And he ends up like fucking murdering her. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's like, wow.
dumb fucking women.
Heartwarming. Yeah, but that in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna start doing a segment where we're gonna watch a terrible movie, and then review it on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like there needs to be some sort of structure to the show.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna do that. We're definitely doing that.
We'll try it
Sure,
at
we're gonna
first.
try. We're gonna try that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try
yeah.
it, see how it is.
So what movie do you want to do?
Well, I recently watched, but this doesn't have to be the movie,
Mm-hmm.
but it could just be any terrible movie, right? But I
Yeah.
recently watched Rise of Skywalker,
Oh my god.
and that is worse than I remember. It is
Really?
terrible. It is an awful movie.
Dude, that came out like years ago, man.
I know.
I don't remember it.
I know it's trash. But yeah. So it probably won't be that movie, but just a terrible movie. Just the most garbage, like B movie. Because I feel like that could be funny.
I'm trying to think of a good one, man. There's a lot of fucking movies.
We could just go to the Hulu or whatever and just look up like a bottom of a barrel movie they have.
Yeah.
That's just terrible. But have you watched? I don't have Netflix, so I haven't watched Squid Game, but everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, I watched it.
Is it as good as everyone says?
Yeah, it was alright. Honestly, like, my opinion about it is that it's just super fucking predictable. Like, every single episode, you pretty much can predict everything that's gonna happen as you watch it. And it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of pointless to watch it, really. You like, the first episode, you already know who's gonna win.
Did you watch it dubbed?
Yeah. No,
Why?
subbed.
Good. Like with live action, you might as well just
Yeah,
watch
no,
it.
it like, I tried watching it, dubbed at first, but it was painful, and so I
Yeah.
switched over
It's like the
immediately.
old Bruce Lee movies. When
Like,
they're
I'm fine
dubbed.
with reading subtitles. I really
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Just like live action dub. Is just
And
terrible.
their mouths trying to talk with the English word, and
Yeah.
it looks so fucking bad, dude.
But you know what sucks? In China, do you think they watch our movies dubbed or subbed?
I don't know. I mean, probably the same, right?
Yeah.
They probably watch it subbed, right?
Yeah, they would have
For the most
to.
part.
Or that would suck if you're in a movie and like you have to film every scene twice. Like one you have to speak Chinese in it, and one you speak American.
That would be
Yeah.
like impossible, dude.
Ni hao. Chinese is kind of a weird language.
It is, man.
But then I thought about it, like everyone thinks other languages are hard to learn. But if I was like Chinese and I was 20 years old trying to learn English, that'd probably be really hard.
I think about that too, but like at the same time, I think it's just equally as hard.
Yeah.
Because Chinese just seems really fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Well, isn't it called Mandarin, or is that different?
I think yeah, it's different. But I think it's the same, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It's a weird question.
'Cause
Maybe
I
they
know
come
there's,
from.
like,
Wait. Fuck.
There's like Mandarin Chinese, and then there's
I think maybe that's like some like Portuguese people speak that or something.
Portuguese. I don't think so, dude. What does Portuguese language sound like?
Is that a language too? Portuguese?
It has to be. Or do they speak Spanish?
Wait, is that in South America?
Yeah, Portugal.
Oh.
is-
What? Did I hear Minecraft music?
Really? I
Must
love
be, yeah.
Minecraft
It must
music.
be fucking Anthony fucking playing it.
It's Portuguese. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh.
Yo, can I go grab something to drink real quick?
Yeah, I can do a solo. Portugal, official language. Portuguese language. It's a language that is spoken in Portugal, Brazil, and other Portuguese colonial and formerly colonial territories. You know, it's kind of crazy how the best deal ever was when we just bought the Louisiana Purchase. Thousands and thousands of acres for like 15 million. That's a steal. It'd be kind of weird to see, like, if nowadays, if that never happened, and like half of America, maybe like 2/3 of America would still just be French, but then like the East Coast is American. That'd be weird. I'd be French because I grew up in Michigan, so I'd be French. But yeah, France. I've been doing my research, and I'm just saying how weird it'd be if we never did the Louisiana Purchase, and just like 2/3 of America was just French still, and only like the East Coast was American.
That would suck.
We'd be French.
Yeah, we'd be French Americans.
Yeah, and then all the girls we try to hit on wouldn't be wearing deodorant. That's the real crime.
Mhm. Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, no, we wouldn't be French, would we?
We would.
Is Michigan a part of that?
It was.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
It was like a lot of America.
I thought the Louisiana Purchase was like a lot of like. Yeah, I guess you're right. It probably would have been. It wasn't It wasn't the whole West though, was it?
It was a lot.
Was it the whole? Was it?
It might have been.
Was it California and like Oregon and all that shit
never
too?
mind.
Did it stretch all the way over there?
Okay, I was way off. This was the Purchase. That's like 1/3 of America.
Yeah, we're not in that. Fuck that. I don't
Yeah.
even care about it.
I don't either.
You know what? I don't live there, and I don't care about it.
But there was territories though.
Yeah.
There was like Michigan territory. That is kind of, I think we've talked about this, but how we basically just stole everything from the natives. We just beat them up. Like a high school bully, beat them up and took their lunch money.
It sucks, and like I'm sorry, but like it kind of just is what it is, man.
Yeah, you had it coming. All right.
Yeah, a little bit, and also like that's just the nature of things, man. People just are gonna kill each
Yeah.
other. That's just how it is.
And when you're teaching us how to farm, all right, when the pilgrims got here, you thought you were better than us. And look what happened.
You were just a little too like. You guys thought you were the shit or something.
Talking down to us like we're fools.
We have
all
guns,
right.
and you don't.
We
so.
have muskets, yeah. And what do you have? Nothing. You don't even have a grave
You
because
have-
you're dead.
You have sticks and stones.
Yeah.
You weaklings.
There's like phrases that are kind of. What is like a stupid phrase that's pretty popular? Like it'd be like, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice."
Shame on me.
Yeah. Like what is? How do phrases like that even start?
I don't fucking know, man.
Like who?
People just say words, man.
I know. Like I imagine like.
Like I don't know. I feel like back in the day, like illiteracy was like I don't know. It was more proper or something. I don't know how, but it was.
Yeah, I feel like back in the day you could just say like any sentence and try to sound cool, and everybody'd be like, "Oh my god."
Like everything that you say was just elegant back then.
I know.
Some fucking how they just had
it's
that.
It's like 9 p.m.
How do we not have that anymore? We don't
Yeah.
even like think to talk like that.
Well,
and
it's
use
'cause,
like
well,
really
now,
big
like,
words.
Everyone just like swears a lot.
I feel everything is like cut short.
And swearing is like.
We just don't have etiquette.
Yeah.
Like we're just raw as fuck. We don't give a shit. We just say whatever the hell comes to our mind.
Yeah. And like when that first started happening, that was kind of funny because like no one would talk like that. So it's like it's a new thing. But
it's pretty new, really.
It is.
Cuz our grandparents probably had a good,
Yeah, even in the 50s they're pretty elegant.
Yeah.
But like you could back in like the 1800s.
Even then it started declining though. It started to get worse.
Yeah. But like in the 1800s you could say anything and it'd be a phrase. It's like 9 p.m. and everyone's like, "I guess we should go home." And you're like, "No. The night is still young." And it's like, "Oh."
The night is still young. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Do you think they partied hard back then?
hell yeah.
Or was it?
Dude, people have always partied hard, man.
But do you think the partying hard was still pretty classy?
I don't know, dude. People get raw a lot. They fuck around, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at the Romans, man. They went fucking
The Romans,
berserk.
yeah, the Romans, but they weren't elegant.
They kind of were a little bit.
They guess they had the appearance of it, but I don't think they really were clean. I think they had a thing called like a poop stick, where you would wipe yourself with that, wash it off. It'd just be like a rag on a stick, and then you just leave the stick for the next person to use.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would use the
terrible.
poop stick.
I would not use the poop stick.
I don't know if they called it that.
I don't know what they called it, but
The poop stick.
the poop. Well, what do you think they called it?
I don't know. The butt rag. The butt rod.
rag.
The butt
The
rod.
butt rag. Well, I'm gonna look the Roman
I don't fucking know, dude.
poop stick. Yeah. The is also known as sponge on a stick.
Sponge.
Yeah. It consisted of a wooden stick and a sea sponge. That sounds terrible. But yeah. I guess I looked up Roman poop, and then there's Roman poop god. Sterculius
No way.
was the god of the privy from Stercus.
Excrements?
Yeah. It was been well observed by a French author that the Romans, in the madness of paganism, finished by defying the most immodest objects and the most disgusting actions. The toilet god. That's interesting. You know,
Yeah, that'd be you, man.
I'm a Christian, but if I wasn't, I'd probably believe in Greek mythology, because Greek mythology is pretty cool.
No, I'm more of a Norse mythology guy, honestly.
Yeah, I like Greek more.
No.
Dude, imagine Poseidon or Zeus. They're cool. He can throw lightning at
Yeah,
things.
but the thing is about Norse mythology, it's basically the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just
more Viking.
yeah, it's just slightly
Yeah.
different.
But I saw you playing that Hades game. That's a great game.
Yeah,
And that's
I like it.
Greek stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, it is really interesting.
I think that could make a good movie, honestly.
Yeah, I think
Like
so
a
too.
guy finding his way out of hell.
It's a good it's a good game, man.
It's fun.
Well, you're the one who showed me it, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, fuck it, I'll try it. I like it the way it controls on Xbox.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Shout out to Hades.
Yeah. And that's a cool premise, fighting your way out of hell
Mm-hmm.
by brute force, and then beating up Hades himself, the devil.
Yeah,
That's sick.
still haven't even reached him.
It's freaking hard.
Really?
I've only beaten him once.
You've made it that far?
Yeah.
How far is he?
How far have you gotten? There's 4 worlds.
What?
Yeah.
How do you move on to the next world?
There's
You have to fight through them, right?
Yeah.
So after each boss.
Yeah.
Okay, so
How-
there's 4. So I think I've beaten 2. I've
Alright.
made it past 2 bosses. I don't remember what the second one exactly was,
The
but I know I
second one's
beat
a
it.
worm thing. And the
Okay,
lava.
yeah, okay, yeah. And the first one's that one chick.
Yeah.
Starts with an
It's like your
M.
sister. Your
Yeah,
stepsister.
she's like a bitch.
It's your stepsister.
Yeah, she sucks.
Megara or whatever.
Oh, Magira,
Yeah.
something, yeah.
I actually might name my kids Greek names, because they're pretty cool.
I was thinking Norse names.
Well, okay, what's the main guy's name in the game? Isn't it's like Zacchaeus or
Yeah,
something like that. That's it's a cool name like that. It starts with a Z.
Yeah, it's something like that.
But yeah, so then the third world,
Zagreus.
Oh yeah, Zagreus. That's a
Is it-
cool name.
Yeah, something like that. That is a cool name.
But then the third world, there's 2 bosses. It's like a guy that's just like
Dude.
you. He has power from the gods.
It's just like me.
Yeah.
I have power from the gods.
No, like
Just
Zagreus.
kidding. Fuck you.
He has
I'm just fucking
the
around.
boon calls from the gods, and the gods are helping him. And then there's a horn guy, and it's really
Oh god,
hard.
the horny guy.
Yeah, it's really hard. The
Yeah, I
horn
can
guy.
imagine.
Yeah,
Dude, what's the best weapon?
I-
What's the actual best?
I don't know, but my favorite is the shield.
Really?
It's really good.
I've been using the it's 2 things, 2.
Is it the claws?
Yeah.
Those are good.
Those are pretty good.
But I like the shield because you can have you used it?
I have, but I didn't use it much.
It's really good because you could just do the basic swipe attack. You can throw it, and then you can block.
Blocking does sound
Yeah.
nice.
I hate the bow the most.
Yeah, I don't like the bow.
Yeah,
The sword's the second best in my opinion.
I like the sword a lot. But yeah.
What's the other thing? There's one thing I don't have unlocked. I don't know what it is.
There's a gun.
A gun?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's like a rifle thing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, the more it's like any like roguelike. Like the more you play, the stronger you get. So. But yeah. Greek mythology is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Remember the Odyssey?
I enjoy it, but.
You like the Odyssey?
Oh yeah, that was good.
Do you even remember it?
Yeah, I remember a bit.
What was it about?
I remember like the basics. I don't know. I don't remember.
It was the Odyssey, bro.
No, dude, it's fucking what's his name? I don't remember what was that fucking that one guy. Odysseus.
Odysseus.
Of course.
That's a cool name too.
It is.
Odysseus.
It was him and his boys, and they were like on a ship and like trying to find their way back home to Greece or something, right?
Yeah. It starts off with the Battle of Troy, right? And then they're coming back they're coming back from the battle.
Oh, yeah, and then
there's
like they go to the Cyclops fucking guy.
The Cyclops Island.
He like traps them.
And
shit.
Yeah.
Some other shit. Oh, and then there's that one island with like the seductive bitches.
Yeah.
The fucking sirens.
Yes. Shout out to Odysseus.
Yeah, dude.
The girl goddess there like wanted him bad. He's like, I got a wife.
Oh yeah,
Get
dude.
out.
I remember that shit.
Yeah. He's no simp.
Yeah.
What a man. And then I think he goes one more place after that, and then he comes home.
I can't remember.
That would suck if that happened to you in real life. Like you would get lost. You're in war.
Oh yeah, didn't he get home and his wife was like?
It was like 10 years
banging
later.
another dude.
I don't think so.
Maybe she wasn't.
I think they're both good guys.
Did he have a son or something?
He did have a son.
He grew up and he was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, because I remember in the beginning of the story, they're like, yeah, you got to go fight in the war. He's like, no, I have a son now. And he's about to run his son over to show like how crazy he's going. But then the guy called his bluff. He's like, dang, I'm not going to kill my son. But yeah, remember when we watched Troy and Miss Hamptons and Brad Pitt?
She skipped the fucking sex scene.
Oh, I didn't even know there was one.
Was?
I just know Brad Pitt, like his main insult in the movie was calling the guy a sack of wine. He's like, you sack of wine.
The movie's really good, man.
I haven't watched it.
I love that movie.
My favorite movie is like, have you watched Gladiator? With Russell Crowe? That's a great movie.
Russell Crowe?
Yeah. It was like his breakout film.
What?
Yeah.
It's like a serious movie?
Yeah.
I thought he was like a comedian.
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm thinking Russell Brand.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe, that's right.
Completely different guy.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, it's a great
Bro, what do you
movie.
think about Alec Baldwin situation?
Dude, that's crazy.
Do you think he's like a piece of shit for it?
Not really.
There's a lot of people that do, man.
I don't know why. Like, to me, it's like, why?
I don't really either, but at the same time,
why would you even have a real bullet on set? That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm like, how the fuck does that even happen?
I know.
Like, for real, how the actual fuck does that happen?
Like,
how do you accidentally have put a real bullet in that gun? Like, you get a box of fucking blanks, right? And there's somehow a fucking real bullet in there.
I know.
And you accidentally, there's no way, dude. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
That's total bullshit.
Well, you know about like the Brandon Lee death?
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. It's weird.
It's exactly the same.
It's like, you think.
Except that was like way more serious because it was fucking Bruce Lee's fucking child, man. Like everybody was freaking out about that.
And like the weird thing is, you think that'd be like step one to make sure it's not a real bullet.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. I haven't researched.
Well, the first rule of gun safety is make sure the gun's not loaded. That's literally the first fucking rule. Like Alec Baldwin, they shouldn't have even given him a gun. He didn't know how to fucking operate a gun. Like you shouldn't even hold one.
And the thing is, like, since special effects nowadays are so good, they could just be fake guns now. They don't even have to be real.
I don't even see why you even had to pull the trigger at all. Like I guess, yeah, it's a blank. If you're trying to shoot blanks, make it look real. I get that, but like, fucking check the gun, man. Jesus, fuck.
I know.
That's his fault for not checking the gun, in my opinion. He could have just looked at it. It could have taken 2 seconds.
But like, you think about it. You think about like all the action movies you do if you're an actor, and like they just give you the gun and you shoot with it.
I know, but they need to fucking do that shit better so people don't die,
honestly,
man.
It's like
that's fucking crazy, man.
It's like people say guns are bad, and then you look at the stories like this, and then you realize like no one was following the rules you're supposed to do when you have a gun.
And they seem like such a legit, like movie company, whatever, and then this shit happens. Like, what the fuck? They get fucked over too. The producers
know.
and shit, they probably get fucking dicked, bro.
I just feel bad, dude, because, like, imagine just being an actor and you accidentally kill someone.
You just have to
I don't
live
know
your,
why you're laughing.
you just have to live your life like that, man.
You're like, that sucks. The mental damage. That's
Alec
the,
Baldwin's
I
fucked.
know, that's like the equivalent of, like, when your girlfriend breaks up with you and because of lesbian.
There's
Because
so
of
many
you.
people that hate him now too, and he's
I
just
know.
depressed. He's gonna end
Well-
up killing himself, dude.
Yeah, well, a lot of people hated him already because he would do, like, Donald Trump impressions.
Yeah.
And he thought he was so funny.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I hope he goes to prison, actually. I changed my mind. I hope he gets what he deserves.
I do kind of feel bad for him, but I also kind of don't. So like, yeah, I also don't really
Yeah.
care.
He's probably rich enough to buy his way out of this. Anyway,
Yeah.
So, because rich people
I don't know. Maybe
lose.
his wife wants it to happen, so she can just fucking grab the bag and bounce.
So you think his wife put the bullets in?
Dude, she could have.
Oh
That's
my.
that's willing.
gosh.
That's something you should investigate, FBI for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's possible.
I think that's a great spot to end this one.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was a good one. That was good.
well, let's go a couple more minutes because we're gonna have to cut like the first 5 minutes out. So we gotta. Okay.
Why?
Because there were a lot of pauses in there. Anyway, yeah. So
Yeah.
camera's still going.
Well, now that you brought that up, it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of like this is like when you see someone in the store and you're like hi bye and then you see them again like 5 minutes later and you gotta say bye again and
It's
it's
like
kind of weird.
it's just so awkward.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why that's so awkward, but
Like,
it just is.
the same shit, man.
Another thing that's awkward, like when you're at work or like school or whatever, and you're like walking down the hall, it's just you and one person, and neither you want to say hi first, and you don't know which one's gonna say hi first.
No,
so,
that,
so
but
no one just says anything.
that or like you end a conversation and you guys are walking the same direction. That is the
Yeah.
worst, man. This is the absolute worst fucking thing.
I know.
It's like, well, I'm also going this way, so yeah, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
I also hate when like you start a conversation, but you guys are still talking, but you're still moving like farther and farther
And
away.
they keep talking to you, and you're just like, yeah, dude, yep, yeah.
I really got to turn this corner, so I'll
I'm
stop.
really see ya.
Honestly, that's the worst. Is when a guy you really just don't want to talk.
That's
like,
dude. I literally just always say like, I'm just like, all right, see ya. Yep, I
yeah.
gotta go, man.
You know,
see ya."
I think about this podcast is like when a guy you just don't want to talk to just starts talking to you, and you're like, dude, can you just shut up? I don't care. We're the
Is that-
guy.
Is that how you feel?
No, we're the guy they don't want to talk to, but we're still talking.
Yeah, we are that guy.
And they're just like, can they just stop talking?
the
Yeah.
viewer. That's why everybody hates our fucking show.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, camera's dying. See you
Alright,
guys.
See ya, boys.